Hey y'all, what's up? I had to do this video in honor of Beyonce. We already know how Beyonce is. We know what Beyonce is about. I'm just going to keep my 2 cents and be very honest about this. I am a Beyonce fan, and I'm gonna get to the nitty gritty. So relax, enjoy this video, and yeah. So Beyonce, she just released her documentary Homecoming, which is based off of her experiences as an entertainer in the music business, her dedication, her work, her craftsmanship, and why Beyonce is Beyonce. And the more I think about Beyonce, it's really a beautiful thing, because Beyonce, she is the definition of being resilient. Beyonce, to me, is like, when you look at her, she went through some things, but as a black woman, and I can relate, because Beyonce is the epitome of what it is to be great. And I really think that Beyonce, inside out, she's beautiful, she's humble. And I grew up with her during Destiny's Child, and I love the fact that Beyonce, no matter what people say about her, she gonna keep doing what it do. And that's what inspires me to be the best person I can be, you know. And I like how Beyonce, she said, you know what, there was some times where it was like, for her, she had to really process, like, people going to criticize you, and people going to say what they're going to say. And I know she's been told she wasn't going to be anything. I know this for a fact. But the fact that Beyonce, her perseverance, her dedication, that's why Beyonce is respected. She is an example of never giving up on yourself, pushing the boundaries, don't give a F, and just be great. And people resent that, because as an entertainer, Beyonce is one of those entertainers from this generation. This generation look at her like the epitome of, like, a Michael Jackson, a Janet Jackson. And Beyonce has studied the greats. That's why Beyonce is great for who she is, because she studied the greats before her, and she looked up to them in music. And also, I would say Tina Turner, because Tina Turner is another musician that she grew up with as well. I like the fact that Beyonce, her music, she has grown, she has evolved, and she really, like I said, a whole entire generation, her generation that she grew up with. Now this generation, they know who she is because of her impact, her music, her brand, her stardom, her just every little thing that she does, she takes it seriously. Her work ethic, that's another thing. Beyonce's work ethic and drive and ambition. And for those who don't like that, it's all good, because in life, you're not going to please everybody. And I don't like how some people, they try to discredit Beyonce in some ways. And I understand, as a Beyonce fan, I would say this, coming from a fan of hers, it is what it is. She can't please everybody. She got haters. But the one thing you can't say about Beyonce is that she'll always put in the work, and she'll always come through. That's why Beyonce really will go down in history. I know that she wants to keep making music forever, but I see her going down as one of the legends. And she's going to pave the way for the next generation of entertainers, because I know they're going to study her. I know they're going to learn from her, because she learned from the greats before her. And she really learned how it's important to have that drive and that ambition to achieve your goals. And especially for her, being a black woman, dancing and singing, she has the overall package. Now, Beyonce is Beyonce. There's only one Beyonce. So as a Beyonce fan, I just look at her and I focus on what she's done in music. I just focus on what she has done and brought to the table as her contribution overall. I like the fact that even though, like I said, them bird chirp mofos talk all this ish about her, she gonna always come through. I just feel like even with her, she's gotten to a place in her life where it's like she doesn't care. Just like she said, ever since I was little. You know that record. I'm not going to even mention it. You know that record. She had some people shook. She had people just, their feathers ruffled with that record. But you know what? I don't know Beyonce personally, because I don't know her. But I respect her as a person to just go beyond. And she is an inspiration to many other people, and that's why people look up to her so much, because she really embodies what it is to push forward, you know, to believe in yourself, and she encourages other people to push forward. And don't let bird chirp mofos put you down and make you feel less. That's why I do believe that Beyonce, all the things that she went through in her life and her personal life, I like the fact that she's still going to be that chick regardless what people say about her or not. Even with this documentary, I haven't seen it yet, but I've seen people's reviews. It premiered a few days ago on Netflix. I've seen even her peers in the music business was like, wow, Beyonce is a goddess. Beyonce is a great person. Beyonce is that, you know, respected, well-rounded person, and it's really rare. And Beyonce really is so sad because I mentioned Michael Jackson. And Michael Jackson, when Michael Jackson was out, his era, his years, his prime, when Michael was out, he was like everything. And I understand even with Beyonce, she's the same thing. Because she's everything what it means to be that great and to work on your craft. And don't be afraid to take risks and be a risk taker. And it's okay to be who you are. That's why really, when I look at her now, I'm like, wow, this beautiful black woman is doing her thing in music. I want to see more of them. And I'm not going to compare her to her peers because it's irrelevant. Because I don't want mofos come on my channel trying to be like, listen, we're talking about Beyonce. She's not superior as a human being to nobody. Okay? She's a human being. Alright? She went through things in her life. She's not like, because that's why I feel like even as a Beyonce fan, I understand the Beyonce fans, the Beehive, they're so dedicated to her, and I understand, and they love her music. But Beyonce overall is great because she is who she is as an individual for her. There's only one her. So it's irrelevant to compare her to her peers because like everybody's unique, everybody's different, and their talent and their work ethic is just as good as well. And also when it comes to Beyonce, people have in some ways kind of, you know, I know like I said, she is on a certain level and status, and there's nothing wrong with that. But coming from me as a Beyonce fan, and this is my honest opinion, and this is my opinion, and you have the right to disagree, you have the right to agree. But I think that the reason why people kind of compare her to other peers in a way and be like, well, why can't her peers be like who she is? They can't be her. They got to be great for themselves and push the boundaries in music for themselves. And it's so sad because as a Beyonce fan, I've always supported other female artists, other female singers, other people doing music, and they have that passion and dedication and drive and work ethic. However, there's some things that I really discuss on my platform that's very important for people to understand and realize that not everybody has the same access to getting the same opportunity as their peers. So we must be humble, we must stay gracious, we must support and buy the music. Beyonce's fan base is so freaking loyal. The Beehive is loyal as hell. Because, like I said, I don't be dragging mofos over Beyonce like that. Because it's like, it's not worth my time and energy to be dragging mofos about Beyonce. I mean, look, she got haters. But the thing is, as a fan of Beyonce, I will say this. I will always support Beyonce. I will always acknowledge that her music has always been great. I grew up with Beyonce since Destiny's Child. I grew up with Beyonce since her solo career has started off. So I know as a Beyonce fan that I'm very grateful for her to keep making the music that she wants to make. And she wants to be the person, the best person that she can be. And it's all about, you know, making sure that she's, you know, very satisfied with her work and her music. That's why I love the fact that when she is, you know, has her interviews and she's like, you know what, I've struggled too. Beyonce struggled too. She struggled trying to have a voice for herself in music. People told her she wouldn't be nothing. Look where she at. Exactly. She had people tell her she wouldn't be nothing. And look where she at. Exactly. So the same people that tell you no, say you ain't gonna be nothing, don't listen to them. Because Beyonce is an example of what it is to be resilient. She is an example of what it means to just go after your dreams. That's why I really do think that Beyonce overall, for this generation, she already made her mark. And I know years from now she will continue making music. I don't see Beyonce sitting down. I don't see her retire anytime soon, because she's not going to retire anytime soon. Beyonce's like 30 something years old. She's pushing 40, but in a good way. But I don't see her like retiring anytime soon, because you know what? We don't have a lot of, like, in music, that stage presence and overall like her lane. We don't get a whole bunch of them. So I do understand that even when she paved the way for the next generation, they're going to study her. Same thing how the other generation paved the way for her. So she's no different. But I really love the fact that Beyonce, you know, even though we've seen her ups and downs, she always makes it known that, look, I'm still going to be that bitch. In a way, like, I'm still going to be that chick. You may hate me, you may not like me, but guess what? I'm still going to be that chick. That's what I love about her. She's very dedicated, and she just have like that overall spark. And she has like that overall like bubbly personality. And I'm going to tell you something. Like I said, I've always loved Beyonce. I've always supported her. And I just wish nothing but the best for her. And I want to hear new music from her. Because I'm going to tell you something. For Beyonce to just, like I said, her impact is undeniable. That's why people, they have always acknowledged her. Like, you know what? She's done it. I can do it too. And it's going to happen. So, yeah, guys. This Homecoming documentary, I just think that it's an interesting see and an interesting watch to see how Beyonce's impact in the music business and how she has really paved the way for up and coming generations, you know, now and after her. So, I haven't seen the documentary, but this is my thoughts, this is my observation, this is my opinion. I try to explain the best to my knowledge as a Beyonce fan. So yeah, I want the Beehive, you know, come down below. Don't be afraid. Give me your thoughts and opinions. It's all love over here. You know how your girl do it around here, so I gotta keep it consistency with these videos. So guys, what do you guys think about Beyonce's Homecoming documentary? What do you guys think of her documentary? For those who have already seen it, please spill information. Tell me what you guys are inspired by. What did you learn from her documentary of Homecoming? All that great stuff. So yeah, so like, share, subscribe, and comment down below. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. Don't be afraid to you know, support this channel. I'm all in for it. Alright, and stay tuned on the next episode of Give Sense 92 Dragon Ball Z Narrator Reference. Peace.